Welcome to DJM TV.
My people, greet you now. Welcome now once again to DJM TV. My people, I know say sometime last week, Professor Wole Soyinka come outside begin to talk one or two until the election will bring President Bola Ahmed Tinubu into power. Where for throw mat, give the obedience and all of that, everything we talk for inside that video, the interview we do. Right now, my people, Dele farotimi, the Nigeria activist and lawyer, you don't show, don't come outside, don't react to waiting Professor Wole Soyinka talk about the obedience. My people, I will play on the video, make una watch, make una listen carefully to all wetin Dele farotimi talk. This message wey he saying give both Tinubu, Wole Soyinka and Nigeria in general. Make una watch and make una don't forget to like and share. Watch the video.
Who is a graduate? Nigeria and graduate. The sustainability of graduate in the face of the truth. Tinubu and graduate. Tinubu's February graduate. Explanations of graduate. Deniers of graduate. So we'll now deal with it. Not necessarily in that alphabetical order. So what we'll do is, who is a graduate? We'll define it. A graduate is a chancer. Somebody who will do anything to advance his cause. He would assume the identity of anyone to advance his cause. He will snatch it, he will grab it, he will run with it. That is a graduate, a chancer. The man who is currently ensconced in the presidency of Nigeria is a graduate. That is just the simple truth borne out by all the facts that are in the public space. His name is not his name. His date of birth is not his date of birth. His gender is not his own. His certificates are not his own. He has no classmates anywhere. He is a chancer. Absalom, if I may borrow I think I'm pronouncing that French word right. He's a chancer. That is the chancer. That is the graduate. But why? Why is it that the tag that clearly belongs to one man, the crime family he heads, the political tendency he leads, whose life is a testament to graduate, is ignored. And those seeking to break the fetters of virtual slavery, which is what membership of the Nigerian state is, are the ones that are being labeled as graduate. But what I want us to do is, why were we labeled graduate? Because when I say we, it was clear that it was our victory that was being denied. I don't want to jump ahead of myself. It is critical that when you want to hang a dog, you must give it a bad name. In marketing and in branding, naming is important. At the end of the fraudulent INEC process, when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared the president-elect of Nigeria, a word was introduced into the Nigerian political lexicon. The aggrieved were tagged fascists. Those who carried no guns during the election were labeled fascists. Those who had their skulls broken open were labeled fascists. Those who were threatened openly, without camouflage, without hiding, by known criminal associates of Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or the man known as Bola Ahmed Tinubu, people who were the victims of the baby Ikla of Obiakpo, Wike, they were the ones who were labeled fascists. When this happened, I couldn't bring myself to engage with what I was hearing. And privately, I might even have been one of those who found excuses and explanations for that turn of phrase. But the reality is that the true fascists are not unknown to all, including the one who tagged us fascists. I asked myself, why was this necessary? Regardless of how strongly one might feel about the vociferous nature, quote and unquote, of the obedient movement, or even persons within the movement. Then I realized that, like I said already, it was about inverting the truth. Because it was very clear to anyone watching the electoral process, and it remains so, and it is the testimony of multiple Nigerian and multinational observers team. It was clear exactly who the fascists were. So, when this one happened again in faraway Stellenbosch, I asked myself, what is the purpose of the prof's labeling of everything we did as graduates? And then I recall one Yoruba proverb. It says, "Aitete mole, ole moloko." If you hesitate to apprehend the thief that you find on your farm, it is emboldened to declare you the thief on the farm that you have tilled. If you move away from the labeling of graduate, and we've already made clear exactly who the graduate is in this situation, and you now begin to deal with the substance of what Prof said. And why is what Prof said important in any way? Before I begin to deal with the substance, let's be clear about one thing. Professor Shoyinka was 26 years old when he directed the play, A Dance of the Forest, I believe it was called, at Nigeria's independence. I was in Ghana. How many 26-year-olds today have a voice in Nigeria? Talk less of being given the opportunity to present a play, even at our Independence Day celebration. Does anybody even feel sufficiently independent enough to be inspired into writing anything? That was Professor Shoyinka, 1960. He was 26 years old. He's 89. It is redundant for us, this generation, and those of my generation, and those of you who call yourselves Gen Z. It is redundant in the extreme for us to be waiting for Professor Shoyinka to tell us the truth that are our own objective realities. He has lived his time. Being angry with him is even stupid for us. For us to even be angry is stupid. Why are we waiting on an 89-year-old man to tell us the truth of our reality? If Prof says we're fascists, who are we? Have we declared who we are? Must we respond in abuse? That was what I meant when I said I reacted. I think we need to move beyond reactions and deal with the reality. This man was in prison between 1967 and 1969. He was in prison because he found himself completely incapable of dealing with the massacre of Igbos, and he was looking to mediate a peace. He stood on the side of the Biafrans. So don't call him an ethnic terrorist. He's anything but. DJ